Alright, welcome everyone, Sanjae Uchiha here, welcome back to the channel, and it's more or less officially spring anime season. You guys know me already, I won't be watching a ton of shows, but you know, some shows here and there I'll be at least giving my first impressions on, give or take. And for this one, naturally, Hell's Paradise, Jigoku... I don't know the full Japanese, the full literal Japanese title for it, but Hell's Paradise. I mean, the trailers have been looking awesome, to say the least, and I thought, hey, why not at least give the first episode a shot? Let's see what it has to offer. Hope you guys are having an awesome, you know, Easter for the most part. And yeah, I've just been kind of MIA for the last week or so, but you know, videos are coming back up, so yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing great. Definitely leave a comment to start a discussion. Leave a like, subscribe, or you know, all that typical YouTube jazz and blues. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers, hopefully before the end of April. So that would be really appreciated. Yeah. But anyway, let's get into, you know, just seeing what this episode has to offer. All right. Give me a nick like that when I grow up. Alright, so I've heard that this episode is kind of slow, but some persons feel like it's a really awesome first episode. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Now, I love the song so far. For the opening, the visuals looking real clean. Now, like, Mappa killing it with these all these titles. I'm not lie. Got those Naruto drums. Man said, dog, I became the Hokage and retired. You're telling me this man is not going to be affected by being burned at the stake? Okay. A potential lady of culture. Maybe. This man would fit right in the Naruto universe, honestly. I don't know, maybe Naruto could taunt no jutsu him. Ew. Shit. This man is literally superhuman, dog. Yo, like, what's a dog? Yo, we married this girl, but she just fool. And that man basically I said, we just have a lift, brother. Ah, this man looks like the villain, dog. This man just looked like the villain. Of course he was gonna betray you. Is it Batosai the manslayer? No. No? Man, them said you might do the Kozuki Oden treatment. Alright. Potential waifu. Man can feel the bloodlust, the killing intent. It's now something to live for youths. Okay, okay. Alright. Struck a nerve, let's go. Yes, my nigga. I see. Pure dead bodies coming back, I suppose. Alright, in this case, oh wow. Am I never really send them back? Just like that. Just like that, using the criminals to, you know, get their immortality, essentially. This should go amazingly well. Always that man that just doesn't get it, bro. Loving the music track. Bomb words. Manga was the fireball jutsu. Aesthetic blaze. Why don't just cut it out, so brother? I love that she's impressed, but just unimpressed at the same time. Alright. Guess I'll listen to opening afterwards, but episode 1. Alright, so that was episode 1 of Hell's Paradise, and like I was kind of saying earlier, that I have heard that some persons say it was slow, some persons say it was a really good episode, like a 10 out of 10. To be honest, I think the beauty in this first episode kind of has to do with the nuance of it. Like, it seems simple enough plot-wise. Gabimaru the Hollow, who's been sentenced to death and wants to die, secretly doesn't really want to die because he has his wife back in Iwagakure village. And of course we have Sagiri, here giving him a proposition to be pardoned by competing and finding the elixir of life on this island, essentially for the greedy shogunate, I would say, and giving him an opportunity to go back to his life on, in the village, essentially. That's basically the plot in a nutshell. And of course, Gabimaru himself is a shinobi, essentially, who apparently may have been Hokage in his previous life. Could definitely fit in when it comes on to the Naruto universe, I would say. But as I said, I think the beauty in this episode really comes down to the nuance in it when you really break it down. Now, in terms of the easy things to call out, like, the visuals, the music, the opening was really good. I definitely love the opening song choice and visuals there as well. And overall, just I guess the character acting, I mean, they seem like interesting enough characters to actually follow and see where the story goes along. But getting into actually breaking it down, right? I think what works is when it comes on to a lot of these series, when it comes on to, like, it might seem simple on the surface, like, episode 1 might not have been nothing too crazy. You gotta look for those factors, those little things in the episode you can identify with from a human perspective, or at least empathize with. So we have Gabimaru here, who, as he said, his parents were killed when he was a baby, so he doesn't really have any attachment to them. And of course, given the nickname Gabimaru the Hollow, of course the whole marketing for him is that he doesn't really have any attachment, any care in the world for this life, or just even empathizing and connecting with others, I would say. But later on in the episode, we see that it's more of the case that he does have that connection. He still has that humanity in him. As his wife said, the human heart doesn't really die so easily. And I think it comes down to the fact that since he's been killing and doing this life as a shinobi, just acting as a tool, as a weapon, he's kind of convinced himself that, hey, I'm not really good for anything else outside of this. And I think it's his connection and his interactions with his wife that really opened up that new spark, a new perspective on life, so to speak. And I think that's the beauty in it. And I think at the end of the day, I think what you were trying to go for with his character so far is that he essentially like, initially in the first half, it seemed, the impression I got was that, okay, this is all I'm good for. I don't really feel I'm worthy of love and, just fulfillment or anything fulfilling in my life. That was the first thing that I legitimately got from the first half of this episode. And I think that can translate into, a person really pushing away all those persons that are close to them, for not the better, but for their negative, essentially. And it kind of really affects everyone around them. But as we get to the second half of the episode, we see that it's more nuanced, and that there's more depth to it than that, as yeah, he has that connection with his wife, not an attachment, a genuine connection. And we can see that he was trying to do something for the good of the dynamic between him and his wife. So they could live as ordinary people outside of the system that they've known in the village at their entire lives, essentially. And I guess when it comes on to, what his wife said, where, the men are shinobi, the women for like bearing children, essentially. But that connection, I think, gave rise to them believing that they could have something much more substantial to their lives, honestly speaking. And I think that's what Gabimaru is honestly striving for, and why he, went ahead and tried to leave the village, kind of tell the chief that I'm doing X, Y, and Z, even though in his heart of hearts he knew it wouldn't work. But that connection and that potential of having that life outside what he and his wife have known their entire lives kind of gave him desire to try anyway. So I think that's the beauty in it, the humanity in it at the end of the day, and I definitely like that. You can really identify with it once you really break it down, essentially. Or I could be just talking foolishness, so that's just me. But Gabimaru, definitely there's some nuance, if not a lot, to his character, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with him in the long run. So there's that. I think in terms of them kind of showcasing that, shinobi in this verse have these ridiculously strong bodies, and the fact that they've kind of cut out the effects of, well, not the effects, but kind of cut the scene with his ninjutsu there towards the end. I think that's a good indication of, or maybe not a good indication, but it gives an idea of how the battles in this series might go, because it kind of sets the bar for what Gabimaru can withstand in terms of physical, treatment, if I could phrase it like that. So it got me interested. But for the persons who may have said like, it was an alright episode, it was slow, I can definitely understand. But I don't think it was a bad episode overall. I think it's a easy, 7.5. Yeah, I think it's a easy 7 to 7.5. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this first episode of Hell's Paradise. I don't know if you guys want me to continue reacting to it. I'll be watching it in my spare time, but if the desire is there, maybe I'll at least react to the next 2 episodes and see how it goes with you guys. But anyway, Sanjae Uchiha, let me know what you guys thought. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Leave a like, let me know your thoughts, subscribe. Hopefully we get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and I'll see you in the next Hell's Paradise reaction review.